Breaking news at this hour tonight. The future of one of the biggest redevelopment projects in Rockford's history uncertain tonight, as a majority of the Rockford City Council approving a project labor agreement concerning the revitalization of the former Barber Colman campus, which you see behind me, which was to be renamed Colman Yards. The council's decision seen as a major step backward for those living in Southwest Rockford, as this project would bring jobs, affordable housing, infrastructure improvements, and investment in a part of the city where residents have told 13 WREX they want change and investment. And breaking within the last hour, our William Ingalls learning from the developer, Jay Jeffers, he doesn't see a way forward following the council's decision. We want to get to William right away. William, what happened tonight?
Well, Brittany, what happened tonight, it kind of feels like a loaded question because it all depends on who you ask. Now, supporters of this labor agreement, they would tell you they made a move to protect the city and the unions at the same time, just trying to get a better deal. You ask the other side, they say tonight likely killed that deal, which could have changed Southwest Rockford forever.
I'm concerned about this. This is purely political.
And it's no coincidence that those who brought forth the PLA were funded almost entirely by the unions.
I don't see someone who supports Rauner, the biggest anti-labor person who put forth that effort here at the city, is going to go out and say, oh yeah, I'm pro-union. I don't buy that one bit.
Fierce words from aldermen fighting to shoot down a deal that would mandate a labor agreement between Jay Jeffers and unions in Rockford. It's an amendment Jonathan Logeman made tonight, claiming it's a way to get the deal union workers deserve.
If you're negotiating in good faith, you negotiate until you can come to a rational solution.
It was a through line for supporters like Mark Bonney, who believe that Jay Jeffers will not walk away from the deal after tonight's vote, though they vocally opposed it.
And there were meetings occurring between the developer and the building trades hours before the council met, and conversations still taking place until the time the meeting started.
That belief, though, is far from unanimous. Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara accusing the aldermen who voted for this labor agreement that they knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that this could kill the project.
Yeah, I want to be super clear. The aldermen who voted on the project labor agreement knew exactly what the path forward was. They were told that actually moments before they voted, that the developer would not move forward with being mandated to do a project labor agreement.
Here's the moment McNamara is referring to with the city administrator Todd Cagnoni, leaving little doubt where Jay Jeffers stood.
As the development and the project is currently proposed, does it kill it? Yes.
The city says they will continue to try and work with Jay Jeffers, but a member of management with the developer told me after the meeting he's not sure there's a way forward. But that will remain to be seen as the Fifth Ward goes to bed Monday, wondering if another chance to see Barber Colman change from this blighted state might have slipped away.
Yeah, well, definitely an intense night for many people in our community. We know someone that has been at the center of the Barber Colman discussions, Alderwoman Gabrielle Torino, representing the Fifth Ward, where Barber Colman sits. And, you know, I've talked to her with my Local Voices series, and this has been a major discussion about people in her community and that Fifth Ward being that forgotten area. Let's talk about the path, the path forward for them. What was that mood like?
The path forward, I think a lot of people think, is a very pessimistic one right now, especially the people who live in that community. Remember, this just 5 years ago, they were being told that the Advanced Technology Center RVC was building that was going to bring education to a place that didn't see those high-level jobs coming in there. They saw that deal slip away, and 5 years later, they're seeing another deal slip away the same way. As for a path forward, it's possible. There is a way that Jay Jeffers goes back. They talk about the redevelopment deal. It means Rockford's going to have to pay more because the interest rates are likely going to go up in this month. This deal's not going to be done in a month if they come back to the table at all. But they're going to have to fill this difference created by the interest. I'm pretty sure Jay Jeffers is going to make that pretty clear. Yeah, definitely. Both sides will have to come back and talk about this because ultimately the people of the community, this will affect them. So we'll definitely continue to follow this one. Will, thanks for that reporting. And also